Well, hello everybody. Kiler Davenport here, otherwise known as Philip Anderton, my real name. Kiler Davenport is my stage name, my pen name, and my name that I use on my CDs for music. It is 11:21 a.m. Sunday, July 5th, 2020, and I just wanted to come on and tell you all that we're doing some upgrades on the station. We're opening up some new avenues, some new networks, and around the world, and we're able to reach out to people in many countries that we could not reach before, which I'm going to be working on today, interestingly enough, in Russia to bring in some fans from over there. I'm very proud to be here. I hope this platform works out for us. I hope it brings in more fans and more supporters for the station. And I hope it brings in people who are interested in learning about the world as it really is and not as they perceive it to be. Reality is a very strange and awkward thing. What you see is not really what's there. It's an illusion created by the brain, by the cerebral cortex, and all of the inner workings of the parietal lobes and occipital lobes in the brain, temporal lobes, and all of the neurons and synaptic operations that are going on in this chemical process we call consciousness. And we talk a lot about that on the show. And it's very interesting. We talk about esoteric wisdom, esoteric knowledge, occult knowledge, secret occult knowledge, metaphysics, and we talk about the self, the I, the me. We really get deep into some of the things you would read in the Lotus Sutra or the Bhagavad Gita or the Tibetan Book of the Dead or the Kabbalah or the Torah. We really do reach into these things and talk about them and debate them and argue sometimes about them. And I'm really just glad to be here. I hope this really works out. We're going to be doing this. I'm going to be giving this a lot of my attention, a lot of my time, a lot of my effort, a lot of my passion is going to go into doing these broadcasts. And my producer is going to be responsible for marketing them along with my daughter, getting them out to the public. Jennifer, my daughter, is going to be helping us. She owns Destiny Broadcasting International, and she is going to be doing a lot of our marketing for us as well as coming into the family business here and becoming eventually a vice president in the company. She will be a producer and she will have a wonderful time working with us, I know, and I'm so happy to have her on some of our calls at night on the talk show. We will be moving from Blog Talk Radio on the 29th. We will be moving to talkshoe.com on the 26th, my producer just told me. We will be moving to talkshoe.com, and that's a little more difficult to get into. Blog Talk Radio, you just call a number, you press 1 to get on the board. Talkshoe.com, I think, has a different format. You call a number, you press in a code of some kind to get in. People have said that it's difficult to get in over there, but once you get the hang of it, it's easy. And we're going to be using it because the platform is free and we're not going to afford Blog Talk Radio anymore. It's just not giving us the traction that we need. It's not working for us at all. And we've been on it for years. We probably should have done what we're doing now 5 years ago, but we didn't. So now we're here and now we are doing it. We've done over 2,500 shows. John LaCrone and I together, my co-host, my wonderful co-host, John LaCrone, we've done over 600 shows together, uh, approaching 700 here pretty quick. We're on the round table with Billy White, Billy White, the butcher, they call him, and he's a wonderful writer, composer, and we love him very much. John Son is on with us, another producer and roundtable host. We're on with Sandra Ebelau, comes on a lot, and another Sandra comes on a lot. Jim LaCrone comes on a lot, John LaCrone's brother. Very happy to have him on. And of course, Timothy from Australia comes on a lot. So we really love our group. Um, and we really love our station, and we really love to be together on the roundtable to bring you the news that you can use and the news that has been filtered down through our experience as broadcasters and researchers and investigators, and we love to get down deep into this COVID-19 hoax. We love to talk about Bill Gates and his godly attitude that he's in control of the world somehow. Him and Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birch are running this scam on everyone with the World Health Organization and the Centers for Disease Control, along with the United Nations and the Trilateral Commission and the Bilderbergs and the Rothschilds and Ford Foundation, the Clinton Foundation, and all of these others who are laundering money in the billions and stealing money in the billions from the taxpayers. And it's a crime against humanity. They need to be arrested, put in jail, put in prison, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Donald Trump came in, was going to drain the swamp. The swamp's just getting deeper and deeper and more muddy by the day. I'm not blaming Donald Trump for this because Trump and uh, POTUSes are just a puppet on a string. They're there just as a kind of a show, dog and pony show, if you will, as Democrats are, and Republicans are two wings on the same bird. The GOP, the right, the Democrats on the left, the Democrats, of course, being liberal, socialist, and Marxist, and the GOP just being capitalist and very, very rich elite folks. I just threw my mouse in the garbage can. That's not very smart, was it? Um, it just that's the way it works. I mean, that's the way it works, and that's the way it's been working, and it's going to continue to work that way. COVID-19, we've gone over that 1,000 times. I'm sick of it, but I'm going to tell you anyway because there's new people around the world on this platform here. I mentioned Billy White. I mentioned him being a wonderful writer. I mentioned John Son, John LaCrone, my host. We're up to 700 shows almost. Jim LaCrone, Sandra Evelaw, Sandra, Timothy from Australia, and many others are on the roundtable. COVID-19 hoax. They cut some cadavers up in Italy. They've cut their heads off and arms off and legs off, and they found out that this COVID-19 is nothing but a word on a piece of paper to be used to create more slaves in the United States and around the world, to make you more submissive to the government, and hello, Billy White, and to really just put you down into a place like a dog that's been beat down with a stick. And that's what they're doing to us now. And most of us, some of us, are abiding by it. We're afraid of the authority. We're in fear of the masters of this race, this new culture, this new world order, this global paradigm that's coming up, global religion, global one world currency, global education, global trade, open borders. All of these things are coming along with the COVID-19 testing group that's going to be out there testing and tracking you at every corner that you go to, and they're coming to your home. They're coming to your malls where you shop. They're coming to your workplace. They're coming to the bowling alleys and the bars I'm telling you, 70,000 of these people are being trained right now to go out and do this, and they have authority. They may be deputized. They may have police with them. They may have CPS with them. They may drag you out of your home. They may quarantine you. They may quarantine your children. This is worse than Nazi Germany ever thought about being. I mean, the only thing missing is the guns and shooting people in the head in the streets and putting them in boxcars and hauling them off to the gulag. And this is a Stasi movement. This is a socialist, Marxist paradigm that we're coming into here in the United States from the left on the Democratic side. They're laundering money by the billions into the account for the Democratic primaries to come up. When the primaries do come up, they're trying to beat Trump, of course, beat him in the ground, and bring some reporters back in and some folks who are going to put back in the mainstream media that, oh, the Democratic Party is doing wonderful and everything's fantastic and everything's fine. They're going to change the country. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all manipulation. It's all propaganda. It's all indoctrination. It's all programming. And I don't want you all to fall for it. Most of you have already fell off the cliff. Most of you have already fell off the cliff and you're dead. Your brain is dead, your soul is dead, your spirit is dead. And this is all from environmental weaponized factors. All from environmental weaponized factors and things that are going on beyond your imagination, beyond your comprehension. You're breathing in all of these nefarious technologies from chemtrails, the barium, the selenium, and the aluminum oxide, and all of the other things. The nanoparticulates are being breathed into your body. Now they've released these mosquitoes into the population that are going to be able to inject you with an RIFD chip while you're sitting on your porch drinking a glass of iced tea. They're going to be able to inject you with disease and illness. Look, folks, they're coming after us every way they possibly can from every angle. They want to depopulate down to 9/10 of the population. They want to erase the air breathers. They want to erase the roaches in the kitchen, which that's what we are. We're consumers. We're just wasteful people, and they want to get rid of us. And that's why they have their bunkers and their cities underneath the ground that have been built since the 1940s. They've been building these massive cities underground, 10, 11, 12 levels down. They've been building this massive super train that runs at Mach 1 from New York to San Francisco to Florida to the Gulf to Canada and God knows where else at Mach 1. The elites are ready. The elites are immune to all of this stuff. They've already had their vaccinations that work. They're already immune to everything that's coming down. So we're left here in the gutter. We're left here in the trenches to just suffer whatever illnesses and diseases that are coming down. I'll be talking about this more tonight on the show with some other very important news that's come in. And I hope you tune in. As I said, we are moving to talkshoe.com on the 26th of July, and we're getting away from Blog Talk Radio. Some of you might have trouble with that. I don't know. I'm sorry if you do. And if you do, you can watch me and attend some of my other broadcasts where I can invite guests in to the show. I'm going to have to learn how to invite guests in on this particular platform because I'm not familiar with it yet to be able to do that, but I will soon. And I'll also be able to share screen with you so we can do educational programs and projects and missions and special events. Um, Glad to have you all here. Glad to have you here, Billy. It's good to see you. I hope I see you tonight on the show. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, we're still working on the dark web to save children from 8 to 17 years old that are being sold into the sex trade around the world. We're still working with those in Japan, and we're still working with those in Guam, and we're still working with people all over China that are producers to be able to report on this illegal activity that's going on, ripping people's organs out of their body while not even on a good ventilator system, and selling those parts around the world. Uh, Planned Parenthood has been selling baby parts around the world for years. Whether you all knew that or not, your little aborted babies are being sold around the world. Their different parts and pieces are being sold around the world for different cosmetic purposes. Different companies use them to flavor your food. Yes, they do. Fetal tissue to flavor your food, cosmetics, all of these things are going on, and they're going to continue to go on. We do work with families and children here in the Northwest. We do work with the homeless over 60 in the streets that are mentally ill. We do work with children here in the Northwest. We do help with housing here in the Northwest, and we do what we can to provide resources and critical outreach to all of those who need it. Love you all very much, and I hope to see you on the show tonight. It's been posted. Has it been posted? Has the show been posted here? Go ahead and post it. We need to post the show here for you in the comment section, and so you can tune in tonight. And with the telephone number 646-716-8423. My producer's getting ready to put that in the comment section right now. As I said, I'm very proud of this platform. I hope it works out. I hope that we can be successful with all of these different platforms. We're on 10 in one place, and we're on 32 platforms total. This is going to drive me nuts. I'm going to need my team to really share these videos. I'm going to really need my team to work on helping me get through this. As I said, I am bringing my daughter in. She's sexy, she's cute, she's smart, and she's a smart ass. She'll work out perfectly on this team because she is a smart ass and she's very smart. And I'm going to bring her on the round table also. She's going to be with us on the round table. I don't want people fucking with her, getting her number and all that kind of shit. She'll kill you. So we're going to give her a different name, and we're not going to let anyone know where she's at because she is so sexy. She'll be getting men wanting dick pics and this and that and the other and all that crap and clusterfuck. And I don't want that to happen to my daughter. So we're going to have to be very careful how we handle her. And I'm sure my team will protect her with their life. Um, I do appreciate y'all, though. And we do have some great news, some great entertainment. We have some great fun, great humor on the show. And it's posted now. I'm going to let you all go. I will see you later. I'm going to do Facebook Live, I think, in a minute, just for the hell of it. I'm going to go over to TalkShoe, and we're going to get an account set up over there and see how that works. And Billy White, love you, love you, love you. See you on air. And you all take care. Until next time, remember, well, remember, may the force be with you all. May you keep yourself healthy, happy, nutritiously sound, and physically, mentally, psychologically, and spiritually sound, and be ready for what is coming because the tsunami is on the way. Bye bye.